Hello again, my name is Andrew, and I am a teacher of English and also the owner of Świat, Języków. Today we're going to be doing something different here. We're going to have two native speakers in a mini lesson.
Hello, my name is Blue, and I'm a teacher here at Świat, Języków.
Now, Blue has done a lesson about cognates, words that look the same in both languages, English and in Polish. Sometimes they have the same meaning, sometimes they don't.
In my lesson on cognates, I talked about the word communication. Very often, Polish speakers of the English language mistakenly use the word communication to mean transport or transportation.
Now, transport is more commonly used in Great Britain and transportation in the United States. But there are many other words that Polish people do confuse. These are called false friends. And today we're going to talk about 5 really common false friends that are mistakenly used in English by Polish speakers. We're going to do something really interesting here, and we're going to use these 5 cognates. I will use these 5 cognates with Blue in a way that many Poles tend to use these false friends. Now, the first one I have here is actual. Actual. That is not our actual offer.
I don't understand. Do you mean that it's not real?
No.
False advertising?
No, I mean that it's not what we have on offer now. It's not our newest.
Oh, I see. The correct English word to use in that case would be current rather than actual.
Now, Polish people tend to use the word actual because aktualny or aktualne is a word or words that are used quite commonly in Polish. However, in English, we tend to use updated, the newest, and current. Now here's another false cognate that's commonly used, chef. So, for example, I've heard many people say, "Oh, my chef hates me. I think I'm going to lose my job. My chef is going to fire me."
You have a personal chef? Wow. But why in the world would your chef fire you?
So, we do have a word, chief, in English. Could you explain to us what chief means?
Oh, I see. Okay. The word chief would be more like the word boss in English rather than chef.
And when do we use the word chief?
Chief we would use in terms of describing the head figure of a corporation or some kind of group, as in chief executive officer or something like that.
But otherwise, we use the word boss, not chef. Here is our third false friend, and a personal favorite of mine, proposition. Now imagine, Blue, I were to say to you that I received a great proposition from my boss last night. What would you think?
Wow, that sounds quite inappropriate since you are a happily married man.
So perhaps I should say that she suggested something in terms of a new deal or we have a new offer.
Okay, yes. The word that you want to use in this case would be offer, because the word proposition often has a sexual nature.
Now here is our fourth false friend, also quite common, is sympathetic. Now Blue, imagine I were to say to you, I'm looking for a good-looking, sympathetic girl.
Really? That's a very specific kind of wish. So you're looking for a lot of sympathy from this girl. Why, do you need to cry or something?
No, I mean that she's, well, kind of friendly, nice.
Oh, I see. Okay, because very often Polish people use the word sympathetic to mean the word nice. When we talk about pleasant people, we usually just refer to them as nice rather than as sympathetic in English.
Now here is our last one, eventually. Now, imagine, Blue, for the last time, give you an example here, and this is a student talking to you. Eventually, I will do my homework. What do you think that means?
What do you mean, eventually? So one day in the distant future, maybe next year, you will finally do your homework?
No, that's not what I had in mind. I had in mind that there's a 50-50 chance that I'll do it.
Okay, I see. Then that you want to use would be either maybe or perhaps.
So we've talked about 5 false friends that are commonly mistakenly used here in Poland. But I have something to tell our viewers, that these false friends are probably only false friends between English and Polish languages. This is not necessarily the case with other languages. So for example, German, Polish, and Russian, they may be cognates. They may have the same meaning. English is quite different.
And the reason for that is, as the British friends are fond of saying, England has never been invaded since the year 1066. So the vocabulary in England and in the English language has evolved differently from the vocabulary of the European languages of the continent.
Now we have something here for you viewers to do. We have here a mini lesson contest. We would like you to participate by telling us what your favorite false friend is. Something different than the 5 that we've presented, Blue and myself. Tell us why it's your favorite false friend and send it to us by email or via Facebook or YouTube.
We will announce the winner on September 18th during our school party.
And the winner will receive 1 free semester of any language they like at our school here at Świat Języków. Good luck and bye.
Goodbye.